The square is called the Revolution Square.
Georgescu was a great violinist who lived the beginning of the 20th century. So, Global Forum, welcome everyone, and this is our team for this tour today. Welcome to
It's a special calendar. Shows us the days when a record was break of the highest temperature.
I think that in many countries and many regions, in many territories, we see democracy to lose weight. And I think that, in fact, it is very much appropriate to come here to Romania, in Europe, in Switzerland, everywhere around the world to promote this fundamental idea.
This forum has been an invitation to the world to work together on democracy, and not just democracy as a nice word, but democracy as a practice.
I would like to really warmly welcome you to Romania and to Bucharest, for those of you that traveled here for the Global Forum. My name is Tana Foarfa. I'm the Executive Director of Europulse, Center of European Expertise. Europulse is an NGO that was first created in Brussels in 2010 by a group of young professionals that sense that they want to learn more and to bring more the European agenda closer to the Romanian citizens.
It's the biggest year in elections in human history. Never before have so many people voted. But it's important to think of democracy as more than just elections, and to see, especially when we see votes in countries that are not very democratic, to see also what we can do to strengthen democracy, what we can do to complement democracy, and what we can do to give people more of a say in decision making.
Bucharest. Oh, welcome.
We must defend our democracy. At least this is what we hope and we want to do. We must defend it for the ones that seek to undermine it. We must nurture it and take care of it every day. We must protect it from external threats, and we must protect it from the vices that erode it from within. We must do this every single day, starting today.
Is it possible that a network of people sharing testimony from all countries, testimonies about their life and what they think, could be a good tool against propaganda?
Propaganda was preparing the people for the war. And Russian propaganda, unfortunately, was preparing it for the long time, and we, for the long time, were not reacting to it. So I think that we cannot explain all these things with some rational things. So there is something, he started the war, he prepared the society. First, he started to depoliticize the people, so actually started the people to not interested with the politics at all, and I think it's the most dangerous thing, when the society is depoliticized, when the society is not interested with the politics. So which means that actually people are not interested, people are not engaged, and then there comes the moment when he starts to mobilize the people, for the war.
And I would like to have a dialogue with my guests and the whole room about how can we develop our cities, because cohesion policies help regions meet their objectives. Basically, it completes the ecosystem. If we discuss about public policies, even if we talk about initiatives, we talk about businesses, and we talk about NGOs, it all gathers to a great ecosystem that develops not only the citizens, but also help democracy to be enhanced.
But journalism is a practice.
it's an activity. It's like praying to God. Like religion has practice, right? I'm a baseball coach. Baseball is, you practice it. And democracy is a practice. And it may be a world in where the practice of journalism survives and thrives, but like democracy, most democracy is at the local level. It's regular people doing it. And this must be a practice that, the few trainees, the few of us trainers are like, who had the training, have to train people to do this work. I mean, you see that model in a lot of places, a sort of a non-professional journalism, and that gets out to the world. I sometimes think, when I'm eating at the Google salad bar, that is what the future looks like, and we should make that, and then people, like me will write out our days like, these journalism Obi-Wan Kenobis, trying to teach a few Jedis amongst the everyday people. Is that what I want? No, but I think that's maybe what we're moving towards.
So those are the key numbers we're always going to remember is 7 group of organizers in 1 year. How many signatures? 1 million, and they need to come from a minimum of 7 member states. That's really, in essence, what the European Citizens Initiative is.
It is impressive for me, so I can connect to the direct, to the international organization like this, like Democracy International and Global Forum for Democracy, so to make our voice heard about the situation on human rights violation in Cambodia that is a long 40 years until now, and there is no solution. So I hope that together we can defend our freedom and democracy and to make it peace for all, everyone.
And we have like 5 targets. We want to promote freedom, democracy, international relations, security, and peace.
This is the point when I was so happy that, and I would call it maybe as a triple win-win situation, as we had in 1999, as the former First Lady from the US, Hillary Clinton, joined the Youth Parliament, the Children Parliament in Lucerne. And of course, when I say it was a triple win-win situation, it was of course a great moment for the kids to see and to learn and to get in contact with the First Lady of the United States.
We are very, very pleased to share with you this first Global State of Direct Democracy report. The idea is to have a yearly edition. So here we will present the content of the first edition, but of course we are really looking forward to your feedback, to things you would like also to see included.
And finally, the third group is when citizens vote, but they are neither initiative rights nor veto rights. And this is when the authority can initiate a vote. So they don't decide which vote they want to initiate, and they don't decide if they have the right to veto.
And we look forward to continuing that process with you. My email will be shared, so you can also connect with us if you want to discuss and add more to that report. Thanks a lot.
So next year, the Global Forum on Modern Direct Democracy will be in Africa.
So Botswana provides an exemplary case of good governance, least corruption in Africa, strong leadership in terms of our institutions. We are partners with many other organizations throughout the world, we have not had an opportunity to engage with Global Forum on Direct Democracy. So this is going to be a huge milestone for us in terms of offering us an opportunity for insight, learning experiences from others, and perhaps providing a platform for the forum to take active engagement, particularly in Africa where there's huge reversal of democracy. So it will be a pleasure to have you in Gaborone next year. Thank you so much.
I have more thank yous, and then you can really